We may not like it. We might try our best to hide it, but we're all getting older. Aging is normal, even if our culture suggests otherwise. Since we can't do anything about this natural process of aging, the best that we can do is to try and grow old gracefully, to be independent, and to have a sound mind, and to be able to care for ourselves until the day that we die. But you know as well as I do that for many aging Americans today, growing old gracefully is challenging to say the least. Our minds begin to slow down, our bodies begin to lose abilities, and even the most basic things can pose a challenge for us in our daily lives. A young boy, he can balance himself on a rail of a railroad track and walk a country mile. However, you give that same young boy 60 or 70 years, and he may stumble around and have difficulty walking even in his own backyard. But that's not all that changes as we grow older. Our relationships also change. The roles we once assumed as a young man or a young woman may of necessity be altered. One of the most difficult transitions that we will all have to face in life is when we must inevitably modify the roles in the various relationships that we hold so dear. The roles that we have assigned for so many years, they provide us that identity. They give us meaning. They offer organizational structure. For an aged mother who's always been faithful to care for her children and to attend to their every need as youngsters, it can be very challenging later in life to now allow her adult children to care for her needs. The same is true for those adult children who must sometimes awkwardly navigate their own shifting family roles, sometimes assuming the role of a caregiver for a parent that, once cared for them. The changing of intimate roles and the assumption of these new responsibilities of adult children towards their aging parents is a very real possibility for more and more Americans. USA Today conducted a survey in 2021, and they found that 30% of those responding indicated that they were caring for at least one parent that was over the age of 65. And as life expectancy increases through advancement in medicine and technology, these statistics, they continue to go even higher. And the added stress of taking on the daily care of an aging parent, that can easily result in an overload of anxiety, anger, financial fear, guilt, and social isolation. Such a reality creates what could be described as a storm, and it creates something that's called caregiver burnout. I believe we all understand what burnout is. Someone says, I've been spending 70 hours a week at the job for months, and I'm just burned out. I'm just tired of the daily grind. I just don't know how much longer I can keep this up. Maybe you've been there. But burnout just doesn't happen to us at work. It can also happen to us in the home, when we feel overworked, when we feel underappreciated, and hopelessly trapped in a relationship that's not getting any better.